but I'm tired of just making ends meet. See, I want to be blessed. I don't want to be blessed. I want to be blessed to be a blessing. You see, I want to live my life in the overflow. I want to have more than enough. Check this out. Well, it's time for me to start to elevate. Been down too long, time to graduate. Mount up my wings like an eagle, you see. Turn all my dreams to reality. Ain't nothing on this earth gonna hold me back from my heart desires. He promised that if I have faith, if I believe, faith size of a mustard seed. I want to be blessed, to be a blessing. Prosperous life, no more stressing. That won't know me from the moon to the sun. He'll keep blessing me in that recession. I got to do something with this life he give. His plan for me, that's what I wanna live. As long as I got God on my side, the hater just gonna have to let me fly. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. Oh, yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Yes, I am in the overflow. In the overflow. I'm blessed when I go. Don't you want to live in the overflow? So we got to speak that thing into existence. Because it gonna happen. You gotta believe it in your heart, and in your mind, and in your soul. So you gotta repeat this after me. See what you say, so you can say what you heard. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live. Come on, you repeat after me. Come on, say it. I wanna be living. I gotta be living. And I'm gonna live in the overflow. I wanna be living in the overflow. I got to be living in the overflow. And I'm gonna live. Come on, speak this thing into existence. Let's go. I wanna be living in the overflow. I gotta be living in the overflow. And I'm gonna live in the overflow. I wanna be living. Oh, now y'all got it. Your blessings is on the way. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Living. I want heaven in the overflow. Right here on earth. Blessed when I come, blessed when I go. Don't you wanna live in the overflow? Overflow. In the overflow. Blessed when I come, blessed when I come. Don't you wanna live? Blessed when I go.
What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's going on out there? What's up? What's up? What's up? And welcome to Overflow Everyday Conversation with your boy. To the L, baby. What's going on out there, y'all? How are y'all coping with life out there, man? I hope y'all are doing well. And welcome back to Overflow. Had to take a break last week for the holidays. Y'all, sometimes y'all get tired of hearing your boy talk, man. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, welcome back, y'all. How are you all doing? How are y'all doing, man? Check in one time. Y'all check in with your boy, man. Check in with your boy. And do me a favor, y'all. Please share this. Share this live with your folks, man. Share this live to your favorite friends, group, family, or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Just do me one favor. Just share it, man. Help your boy out, man. Y'all my brother out, man. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing out there, y'all? Hope y'all are doing well. It's been a beautiful week this week, man. Had a lot of things going on. Only thing I can say, man, God has been good to me. You know what I'm saying? God is good, man, all the time, and all the time God is good. And not just in this season, God is good in any season, man. Whether good or bad, God is good, man. He's always been there. He will always be there. Y'all holler at your boy, man. Who's checking in, man? Who watching, man, from afar, man? Y'all holler at your boy, man. How y'all doing? Say what's up to your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Charisma, what's up, my brother? What's going on with you? How are you doing, my brother? Come on, check in with your boy, man. You know, check in with your boy. Alton Charisma Key. Hey, bro, matter of fact, bro, I was out of town. I didn't get back in to Sunday evening, man. I would have came by. Then I had something going on at my house the whole weekend. So, you know what I'm saying? Maybe next time, bro. You know what I'm saying? We'll hook up, man. You come through, I come through there, kick it with you, man. So don't charge it to my heart. Don't charge it to my heart, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The heart was willing, but the body wasn't able to be there. You know what I'm saying? You can't be at two places at the same time, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll come to the next one, my brother. What you doing, man? You working this evening, man? Come on, hop on with your boy, man, and chop up some stuff, man. We got a couple of things we want to talk about, man. There's been a lot of incidents lately, man, where children, babies are finding guns that their parents, older people are leaving around, and kids are getting guns and they're shooting themselves, killing themselves, man. And that's unfortunate that people are still kind of like, you know, stupid enough to leave a gun laying around a kid. You know what I'm saying? That's very uncalled for. This unnecessary death, man. We got enough going on with teenagers with guns, you know, killing other teenagers, and to have to deal with grown men and women leaving their guns out for kids to find them and do harm to themselves. You know, there's been a lot. There's been a few within the last couple of weeks, man. I'm talking about, it's like back to back to back, where kids are just 1-year-old, 2 7-year-olds are finding guns, and they're, you know, thinking they're toys. The thing about these kids think these guns are toys, man. And our desire to be gun owners, for whatever reason we feel like we have to own a gun, is being detrimental to our kids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks really don't be needing guns. They just want guns because they think guns are fashion type thing. But we're going to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to come on, chop it up with your boy, just holler at me, say, man, send me the link. I will send you the link. Also, y'all, the Fulton County Jail, man, has becoming a death trap within itself, man. People are getting arrested, and they're dying in the jail, man. They're not coming home. You know what I'm saying? And the conditions in the Fulton County Jail is deplorable, man. It's horrible. And I know a lot of people might say, what is jail? They deserve it. But a lot of people haven't even had their day in court. They haven't even been arraigned or nothing, man. These people, a lot of times people just be sitting in jail for their arraignment because they can't make bond. And they're dying, man. You know, a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago, a guy died by bed bugs. They found a lot of bed bugs on him. I mean, that means they haven't been checking on people. They haven't checked on him in a minute. They haven't checked on him in a while, man. I've been arrested before, and I know every 6 hours they do a count. They do a head count. I'm pretty sure they would have seen something going on during the head count. So obviously they're not even doing head count on a regular basis anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on in the Fulton County Jail. Hopefully my boy DVB will come on, and he was an ex-sheriff who worked in the Fulton County Jail. Hopefully he will come on and chop it up a little bit about that. And we got a relationship question, man. I saw it on Facebook today. Young lady asked, should you be having sex during the courting phase of a relationship? Should sex be involved? Should you be having sex with somebody you're just courting? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all what I think about that, in a minute. You know what I'm saying? When we get to that question, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to y'all about how I feel about that. And also, y'all should how important is sex in a relationship? Period, man. How important is sex in a relationship? Is it what percentage of sex do you put in your relationship? Like like importance, like finance, you know what I'm saying? Communications. What does sex fit in that equation in your relationship? Do you have to have good sex? I don't know about y'all, but I'll let y'all know in a minute. But anyway, y'all welcome to come on the show if y'all would like to. Let me post the let me post the link in the comment section. Look, man, this is a show for everybody, man. This is not my show. I just moderate the show, man. I'm just the moderator of the show. I really love to have different people come on the show and discuss these topics. You know what I'm saying? I like to know what other people like to think. In other shows, you don't get to do that, man. You don't get to go on a show and discuss what you think about a particular topic that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But this show right here, this is a community show, man, and I would love to have you guys come on and chop it up with me. I posted the description. I posted the that's the link. Hopefully, y'all can write this link down. Y'all can type this link into your your search box, man. And y'all come on and chop up these conversations with your boy, man. Like I said, we're gonna talk about the kids being killed by guns, finding guns. One man goes into the store, he come out, his son is dead, shot dead in the car. I mean, dude, come on, man. We got to do better with these. If we're gonna be gun owners, we got to be responsible. See, the fact that these kids are dying like this, it lets me know that most of you people just want to have a gun just to say you got a gun, just to feel like you're big and bad. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into the first topic, which is these kids who are losing their life, man, because the irresponsibility of adults who wish to be gun owners. Let me play this first clip. This is the first clip, man, of that. Well, a tragic death, man.
And for the third time in 36 hours, another tragedy involving a gun and a child, this time in Cobb County, where a 1-year-old boy is dead after accidentally shooting himself in the head. Tonight, that boy's father is in jail, charged with involuntary manslaughter. Fox 5's Denise Dillon is live in Cobb County tonight. Denise, this happened, we understand, inside an apartment.
Yeah, it happened here at the Walton Ridge Apartments. Royal Clark, who was just about to turn 2 years old, found that loaded gun and accidentally shot himself.
My heart definitely hurts for that family.
Sadness and shock here at the Walton Ridge Apartments after news spread that a 1-year-old boy named Royal Clark died Tuesday after finding a loaded gun and accidentally shooting himself in the head.
That don't make sense right there. I thought people would be a lot more cautious having guns around, especially with kids running around. But I just hate to hear that.
Incidents like this are extremely tragic.
Investigators linked the gun to the boy's father, 30-year-old Conrad Clark. Clark is now in jail, charged with involuntary manslaughter, reckless conduct, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. Police say tragedies like this can be avoided.
To leave a weapon out is dangerous not only for them, but for anybody else who may think it's a toy. And it kind of seems like this is possibly what this child may have thought it was, and just saw something and was playing with it, and unfortunately it cost him his life.
Liz Bell says she didn't know the family, but she's heartbroken over their loss.
I never was for everybody having firearms to begin with. And then to have it out where a little baby could get a hold to it. It's just sad. Things doing life hadn't even begun yet.
Conrad Clark is being held in the Cobb County Jail without bond. Reporting live in Cobb County, Denise Dillon.
So, Black man, what's going on with your bro?
Oh man, crazy form, just crazy turn of events, man.
Yeah, this like the third child, man, and just here, man, in the Atlanta area. This is like the third child in like
well,
less than 2 months.
It's been all this week, man. Remember we talked about it last week. Folks getting
Yeah.
shot with firearms, breaking in cars, straight bullets, killing security guard, killed a girl with the dog in the parking deck.
Yeah, but this I'm talking about kids just stumble upon guns.
Oh yeah. In my area, kids
Killing
you know, in my area, not far from where I live, the guy left the gun in the car. Kid got shot at the gas station.
Yeah, that one too.
Yeah.
And I said months ago, man. I say when Kemp passed that bill, when he passed that gun bill, I say a lot of people gonna unnecessarily die now because people feel like having a gun is like they Superman or something now, and everybody just got to have a gun. You know what I'm saying? And most of the people, without the proper, this is not even about training. This is about common sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to not be properly trained, but it's another thing to not even have a common sense that you know you got your gun out, and you goes into the store with your child in the car. I mean, how stupid can you get, man? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's very irresponsible of people, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to
but then you know that the convicted felon guy that we just talking about, the little kids just got killed in apartments, Walton Park, whatever it's called. You know, he knew better. He should have had it locked up. You know, the gun should have been locked up, and or he shouldn't have been around firearms in the first place. He's a convicted felon. But I understand sometimes people got to protect what they have, whatever. But it's like a catch-22 situation. But yeah, if I got firearms, like I got my firearms are put up. You won't find them. Only
I think a lot of people think kids are just real stupid. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't that the kids know that it's a real gun or not. They think it's a toy. You know what I'm saying? They think it's a toy and they think it's something just to play around with. You know what I'm saying?
And for him to have it loaded, though, it's cocked and loaded and ready to go. That's what's kids' strength not that strong enough to cock a gun and load it in the chamber. Or if it's already locked and ready, it's ready to go. But I don't keep my firearm loaded like that. I keep it where I can get the clip and put it in and ready to go, but it ain't just already loaded where, you know what I mean? If a kid does find my gun, which he won't, it's not loaded. So he'll just have an empty gun.
Yeah, so it's basically like he just got a gun like on the coffee table. It has to be if a 1-year-old child got your gun and killed himself, that means you got it down on the floor on the low table. You can at least put it up like high somewhere where the kid can't grab it. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And it's just like people just not even thinking, man. And like I said, like months ago, I said a lot of us gonna die. A lot of us about to die. And you see a lot of senseless killing. A lot of people in grocery stores arguing. And 2 people got guns. One person pull it out, and then you just got a unnecessary murder that would have been just like an argument or something. Facts. Because everybody feel like they got to have a gun because society telling them that they need a gun. And most folks, let's be honest, man, most folks have never had an encounter, a robbery encounter, somebody try to break in their house to where they feel like they have to have it. Now, some people, I understand that their house been broken in before. They live in a neighborhood where, people breaking their houses and stuff like that. And I kind of understand it, man, but still you have to be a responsible gun owner. You know what I'm saying? These people are not leaving their guns at home. They just take them everywhere they go, to the grocery store, because it's almost like people looking for something. They're looking for a confrontation. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, that's why I told you a couple of weeks ago, bro. We had the same conversation about, like, I went to the barbershop this week. The barbershop, I was in there Saturday, and the young cats come through there, they all got guns. Stendos. They got them. It's like they're ready for war, man. And they're ready for anything to jump off. If you have any kind of inclination or any kind of like disagreement with those guys and it goes south, they're gonna let it blow. They're gonna let
it go. They're not even interested in fighting. No. You know what I'm saying? They're not even interested in fighting, man. It's like you got a gun in your hand. It's almost like you some kind of god or something. Like, I have a gun. I'm better than you. I can beat you. I'm better than you. I got the ups on you.
Right.
And now everybody got to have a gun. Everybody feel like they got the ups on everybody. And that was an instant, man, where there was a shootout and both guys shot each other. I'm
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? So our desire to be gun owners has been detrimental to our community. And I think Kemp knew that. And I think I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I think they understand that guns in the hands of people in our community would be more likely detrimental to people in our community.
Yeah, it's genocide. It's modern day genocide.
It's a way they can do it without even doing it.
Right. It's genocide. Modern day genocide.
And we can't even say it's racism because we doing it. We violate guns, you know what I'm saying?
That's the chess game. That's the chess game. He knew it. He knew it was gonna be out of order with it because he already knew that before he even passed the law, everybody still had guns illegally. A lot of them young boys were still breaking the cars, getting guns anyway. So he just used it to his advantage, and he used it for his campaign run. You know what I'm saying? Because other people like guns too. I'm just not gonna get into that, but other colors like guns too. Mainly.
Yeah, but they're more likely they're responsible. 9 times out of 10, when you hear about white people,
we just don't hear about it. We don't hear about it.
We hear some instances with white people, you know, but most of the time they're shooting people who breaking in their homes.
No, most time we hear about them is when they doing mass shootings in in convenience stores and colleges. But we don't hear about the little petty neighborhood shootouts or gas station shootouts like we have there in our neighborhood. You understand? But it is what it is.
It's about charisma. You find a new barbershop, real talk. BT.
I like my Jamaican barbershop, man. I can't do that.
BT trying to crack on you, man. BT, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah, BT, where you at, brother? my democratic savior.
So here's the thing, like you see these cops, they riding around, they passing out clubs. They passing out clubs for people
I saw that. Yeah,
lock their car. Why don't they do like lock boxes for guns? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea, though.
Or do people don't even desire to have a lock box? Or people want people to know they got a gun. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna carry around a lock box, and then if you just got a lock box in your car, they still gonna break in and take the lock box.
No, I'm talking about for the safety of when you got kids around.
You mean a lock box to leave at home? Okay.
Yeah, if you know you ride around with your kid, you ride around with your kid, you want your kid to be safe, right? You want to be able to go in this.
It's kind of like a catch-22 too, because you riding around with a lock box. That means you gotta get your gun. You gotta get your gun. Hey, you gotta get your gun. So that means you gotta unlock it, get it, load it, do all that. It'd be too late. You understand what I'm saying? That's only for home things.
So are you expecting confrontation when you ride with your kid? I don't think you expecting no confrontation when you ride with your kid.
Hey, Rob, you never know when to come. You never know. Them people at the convenience store that just got killed in Florida, they didn't know that man was gonna walk over there and shoot them like that. They were just going there shopping. Came out of nowhere.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I found that photo too. I'm gonna shoot it to you too.
Okay.
I found it. Yeah.
And look, let me say this really fast. Only reason why it seems like, it comes off like I'm antisocial on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook right now. So
okay.
It's a story behind it because of COVID. It's like I've never been a social person in the past, like as far as like just socially with people. Mm-hmm. It's always been organic for me, but during COVID, I was on Facebook because I had to be with my job. And then once COVID was over, I got off of it. Right. So that's why when people say, hey, reach out to me, it kind of throws me off guard, like on spot, because I'm not on it. Not right now. So that'll change, but I'm not on it right now.
No problem.
All right. No problem. I can go back.
Okay. So our topic is our desire to be gun owners costing our kids their lives? As you all know, there's been a string of kids in the Atlanta area who was finding guns and they're killing themselves. You know, one guy, left his gun on the table. I guess he had to walk away, and a 1-year-old child got the gun and killed himself. And another man went into the store, come back out, his son shot himself, and it's like very irresponsible gun owners, you know.
That is true. Yeah.
I saw those stories, and I thought, of course, they were very tragic. And because we do have easier access to.
Hold on. The team, I can't hear you. Okay, there you go. The
Can
team,
you
I get
hear
it.
me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you now.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Jimmy.
Because we have easier access to obtain the use of a gun, to own one. I think they do understand that that the ability to do that would get into the hands of people who would be reckless with it. That's a part of the whole thing of, they know casualties will come with it, even though it may seem like it's a benefit to people to be able to say, hey, I can own a gun to protect myself, which really that's what it should be for. But unfortunately, the accidents are becoming a part of that, with people doing it just because they may be upset, they get into an altercation with someone. But now you add the fact that children are getting a hold of these guns. And I think they know that. I think they knew that before they even gave us that ability. It just comes with it.
Yes, I do think that we have become irresponsible. And I believe that before it used to be that gun homeowners have guns and it's in the lockbox. It's locked up. The kids don't even know that it's there. And now I think because of culture and because of the glamour life that they promote guns so much, that they make it seem so glamorous, that kids think that it's a toy. So think about it. We give our kids toy guns. We give our kids different type of weapons to play with. So kids, they mimic what they see.
Mm.
They mimic what they see. So if I gave my child a toy gun and then all of a sudden I'm cleaning my gun and I get a phone call and I get distracted and I walk away and leave my gun is left unattended for my child to get to. My child thinks it's a play gun, so they pick it up and they play. And in the process they either shoot themselves or they sibling or they friend or they parent because of our irresponsibility.
Right.
Mm.
And
Do you
that's been going on for a long time, but the
It
risk is higher
has.
now. The
And
risk
the
is
risk,
higher now.
yep, and it's sad because we
We
want the opportunity to have, can you hear me?
Yes, you sound.
Okay.
Can
We want the opportunity to have
you hear me?
weapons to be able to
Yeah.
protect our homes and ourselves. But it's like it's a catch 22. We put our kids in jeopardy from irresponsibility.
Uh-oh.
we should, but
Hey, Stamper.
Hey, how y'all doing?
what's
Hey,
up,
how are
Steph?
you?
But I think by now we should know better. You know what I'm saying? We should know better.
Yes, you
It's
should
like
know better.
I don't even think it's irresponsibility. I think it's stupidity.
Yeah.
Well, it's the both.
We passed the irresponsibility age. We in the stupidity era now, where people are leaving guns out, knowing they have kids in the house, knowing they have kids around,
Yeah,
and they're leaving them. These guns ain't even hard to find.
and then, but we also promoting it with rap music and stuff like that. Oh, I mean, you can put on any rap music on YouTube, any video. It's
Yeah.
got assault rifles. They got it's just promoted, man.
But
Like
charisma. How many 1-year-old you think listen to rap music?
you want me to explain something to you? You want me?
But how many 1-year-old really know what getting the gun means?
Right
Understand the rap lyrics, man. Come on, man. We talking about children. We talking about babies, man.
Hold on, listen, hear me out. Do you know who Finesse 2 Times is? The rapper Finesse 2 Times?
Yeah.
Do you know Do you know who he got on tour with him that runs around with him right now? That's 10 years old. His name is King. That little boy he always with that count money and roll dice and know how to gamble. He's 10 years old. You think he don't know about guns? And that kid is he's so intuitive on the streets that he knew that he was on a video call one time. The guy said he was talking to one of his friends. He said, "What's the location where you at?" Buddy said he didn't even give the location because he know that when you get a location, you get killed. And Finesse like, that's a good job. You know not to give him location. Then he put the phone down and gave it to him because he thought the boy was gonna drop the location. That little kid is so into he gambles on when Finesse is performing on stage, he's on the side of the stage gambling. While that man performing, that kid traveling, they know all he know. These kids know, bro. They know about firearms. They do. We can't be naive to that, saying like, oh, they don't.
I'll give you a 10-year-old, but I'm not gonna go for a 1 or 2-year-old. No, you know,
Man.
I'll give you a 10-year-old,
No,
9,
man.
10. You know what I'm saying? But I won't say.
I'm gonna send you some stuff. I'm gonna send you something.
Hold on, T.
Hey, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
When was? Does anybody? How long ago was guns invented? I mean, hundreds of years ago, right?
Yeah, 18. It was like guns invented like in.
So it's safe to say that
17.
guns. It's safe to say that guns was around even during our lifetime, right?
Yes, during the 17th century.
Yeah, 17th century during that time and everything.
Yeah, and a lot of our parents probably had guns, but we didn't know it.
Right.
No, I knew it.
I did too.
I'm not saying all of us didn't know it.
What I'm getting at is that I have guns. I don't have a lot. I have a couple. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I promise you, I can leave my weapon anywhere around my house. Nobody's gonna touch it. It's about how you train your children.
That's right. That's right.
But
No.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, Stafford. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
But see, you think your kids, you can tell your kids how many times you want, but if you leave that room and you leave that gun on that table, then curiosity will take over.
Nah,
you know what I'm saying?
I have cameras in my house, and I put the guns in there, and I watch. And my kids, I have no desire. I take them to the range.
But see, Stafford, this is what causes our kids to die. We think our kids know better.
Okay, I get your point. Now I see where you're going. I really do see where you're going. It's almost. I'm not saying as if I'm an advocate saying that guns is a necessity, and I'm one of these people that believes that everyone should have. No, I'm not one of those. But I get where you're going with that. Sometimes you can't predict what a child or anybody's going to do. Right?
That is true.
I get that. And one death is unnecessarily a little bit too much for me myself. But I think that
Chicago, 47.
Go ahead. But to think that it's but to say that it's our love for gun ownership is at the risk of our kids is a bit much. And the reason why I say that is because if you train your kids properly, they will know that you're not supposed to do this and do. I'm telling you, they will. Now, maybe I'm an anomaly. My children know what a gun would do to them. I take the guns out. I don't just show them to them brandish. No, I take them to the range, everything else like that, and they shoot. And I teach them how you have to be responsible for it and responsible to be able to use these things.
Do you lock your guns up?
No, I don't have to. They know not to touch it.
And that's the issue. I'm willing to bet you that those guys who kids have killed themselves with their gun would say the same thing that you're saying. My children know better. They know better.
Rob.
I mean, that's. Let me put it like this: if we did things that our parents told us not to do when we was young, what make you think this don't go the same as a gun?
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know
my guns, my weapons are inside my bedroom, and my kids know not to break that barrier and go in my bedroom.
Well, brother, let me tell you something, man. I wish you would change your thought process and how you're thinking about this, and be more cautious about your kids thinking that they, gonna honor what you say, and they love you, and they want to honor what you say when you're around. But when you're not around, the curiosity don't kill the cat. You know what I'm saying? So I hope you.
There's an echo.
I'm just please take. You know what I'm saying? Let's take heed of what I'm saying, my brother. Kids are curious, man. I don't care how much you train them, how much you talk to them, how much you whoop their ass. They're curious. And you know that, man. We ain't never did everything our parents told us not to do. We never
I grew up around guns my entire life, man. And I did not decide to go up there and just grab it and say, I'm going to play with it and go ahead and shoot somebody.
But see, you're speaking for you.
But like I said, I'm an anomaly.
Exactly. You're speaking for you. You can't speak for your kids.
I can't speak for everybody.
You can't. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm willing to bet you those guys who killed themselves, I'm willing to bet you dude got out that car and told his son, don't touch that gun, boy.
Yeah.
And that made him curious that moment. When he told him, don't touch that gun, boy, he said, touch this guy, look at this.
Now, when I say my guns aren't locked up, I have everything to lock them up with. My kids are at the age now, they're 17 and 15.
Okay.
So they're at the age now not to touch them. And they're in the open, but they're in my room in my closet. You understand what I'm saying? So.
And I keep mine by my bed, but you won't find it.
Well, I got one by my bed, but they don't know nothing about that one. So.
That you know of.
Yeah. Trust me, they don't know. They don't know.
But you know what? Yeah, we have to look at the times we're living in, like with commercialism and different things that are shown in media. When we were coming up, they had commercials, little ads for gun safety in homes. They had like little ads and commercials for, what would happen to your brain if you use drugs. They don't do commercials like that anymore.
Right, the drug thing. All I saw was one hotline at the Jets game last night. They showed about abusing drugs. That's the only hotline, and it was an old school hotline from back in the 90s. They showed that hotline about people that's on drugs. Call this number in case if you're addicted to alcohol or drugs. That is an old school commercial.
Hey. I'm sorry. I got muted by mistake. If you go back, they did have gun safety commercials back then. They don't do that now. So right. When you look at what, again, everybody was saying, how you see the videos, things are glamorized, and you see, of course, it's just, there's nothing that makes it seem like it's a bad thing. And so
right.
It's an excessive amount of it being shown. So it's not a big deal. There's no fear of it. I mean, when we were coming up, it was just a different vibe with fearing these type things that would be bad for you, that could take your life. So it's just different now.
But do they have to tell a grown man, a grown woman to put your gun, don't let your kid hope to no gun? Do they have to have a commercial for you to do that?
Well, the children see the commercial. See, when I was coming up, the commercials did something to me. It made me look and think, I don't want to touch a gun. I don't want to use drugs. The commercials are really geared towards the youth, even though the parents should know better. It's geared towards the youth, because if we remember it, then our parents, whether they tell us or not, we're thinking about it.
Yeah, and the cigarette commercial scared me. Whenever they showed that lady with that hole in her neck, I mean, they were back in the day. I was like, I ain't doing no way. I'm not smoking. Damn.
I forgot about that one.
And I saw my grandfather deteriorate from smoking cigarettes when he caught. It was the 80s, so I ain't know nothing about cancer. But I saw him die away like that, bro, of cancer.
So, Jermaine, what's going on? The political agitator.
What's up? What's up, people? What's up, good people?
Hey, how you doing, Jermaine?
My big R brother.
What's going on with you, man? You leaving your gun laying around, man?
Nah, I don't. But
hey,
I think it's up to the responsibility of the parents.
Yeah,
I think that's what I'm talking about. I think so too.
It's not the gun. I mean, we can. I mean, that's just a quick way to do it. Just throw the blame at the gun.
Oh no! I not one time said I blame the gun. I'm blaming the owner. Oh, okay. Like Stafford just said, he got his kids in check that they know not to bother the gun. And in my opinion, I think he's absolutely, missing it, wrong about that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but to each his own, though. I mean, he that's his household and his kids. He said his kids are trained and he take them to shoot and they know not to touch his shit. So, that's what's up. I choose not to. I just choose to alleviate the temptation, period, and just have them. But my kids are old. My kids are older anyway. I don't have little kids, so.
But your sentiment, Robert, I do understand what you're saying when it comes down. Sometimes you can't predict that shit. So
Yeah,
You know, some kids gonna do something anyway because they're excited about it or they want to prove something. You
yeah.
can't, you can't predict that type of behavior.
That's my point exactly.
And I get it, and I
You
get
can't
it,
predict
and I
it. So
100% understand what you're saying. Am I taking a risk? I don't. Maybe. You know what I mean?
and that maybe you don't think that maybe is too much.
I get. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, but I trust. I promise you, I trust them when it comes to this.
And my
That's
little
what I'm able to do.
his kids don't touch none of his. My little brother got 4 kids. Hey, don't none of them touch them guns, man.
But see, that's a mistake they making. That's a huge mistake they keep making by thinking that just because they haven't touched it yet, or they telling them not to touch it, don't mean they're not going to touch it. Why don't you just alleviate the risk altogether? Like Jermaine said, I don't talk about it. I just keep them out of harm's way. Just keep them out of harm's way of it.
Well, like I said, they're in my bedroom. My kids don't go in my bedroom unless they knock and unless I tell them to come in.
Dude, you know how many times my mama told me to stay out of my bedroom and I had to go in there. I found the Christmas toys in there. I found a whole lot of stuff in mama's bed. I found my first sex tape in my. I ain't gonna say.
Oh my God, bro.
I found my first. You know what I found in my parent room the first when I sneak in there? You know what I'm saying? It's a reason why they tell you don't go in there because they got something in there that want you to see, and kids want to see stuff that they ain't got no business seeing, and you got to understand that. The curiosity.
Well, I didn't. Whenever I went,
kids are so curious, man.
Hey, Rob,
you're right. I was a kid. These all kids, but I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I'm gonna tell you this
now.
Now
Put a lock on your door when you leave your house. Your kids in the house, lock your door.
They still gonna try to get in.
No. I have a lock on my door.
You threaten your kids is not a lock.
Hey, Rob.
No. I do have a lock on my door.
Rob, let's get back to that tape. What tape was it? Booty Talk 1 or 2?
Oh my God.
Hey man.
Black Booty 5, 05.
Hey, they were back in the 80s. They were Damn It Does Dallas.
Oh, okay.
Who?
Hey, I see everybody knew what I was talking about because everybody started smiling.
They were Taboo 1 and 2.
Hey, I am nothing, man. Anyway, yeah.
Hey, Cobb, you muted or something.
But anyway, y'all, we gonna y'all got a last word to say on this topic right here, man. Man, just be cautious with your children, man.
She always her camera always moving. I don't know.
Eliminate the temptation.
I'm in the car.
Man. That's what I know.
I'm in a car. I'm riding.
That's what I'm saying. So
y'all just eliminate the temptation. Now, I think the best way to do it, eliminate the temptation. Keep your gun up high if you can in a lock box. If you ain't expecting a crew to come through, you know what I'm saying. Most of y'all people just prepared. Y'all want some action anyway.
Man, no.
I know a lot of these people with guns. They want some action, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I do.
They want some action, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want no action. I had plenty of actions in the military. I don't need no more of that.
I wish a motherfucker would come to that though.
I'm good. And that's the mentality of a lot of people. So they keep the gun right down the coffee table.
I'm gonna tell you right now. When you see what them guns do to bodies,
and they walk in the kitchen.
Your whole perspective. I promise.
They walk in the kitchen and fix a sandwich, and bam, they don't keep the person that most love.
I'm not with that one.
I just know if you lock them doors in that house, them kids still gonna get in it because they're gonna pick the lock. That's gonna make them want to get in even more because they're like, "What is in here so bad? I gotta get it. I gotta find out what's in here," and it's gonna make them go even harder. So, but like I said, my gun put up. It's it ain't loaded, but I can load it right then once I get.
How many guns you got, Charisma?
I'm all right.
Are you a good collector? Are you a good collector? Let me say, are you a good collector, or you just looking for them?
I got enough.
Are you that? I wish a nigga would.
No, I'm not on that, Rob. I'm more about peace, bro. I just got enough to protect my house.
You ain't about peace with 20 guns.
I ain't got.
Hey, Robert, that's a hobby. That's a hobby.
He ain't about peace. He's about carrying peace.
That's my little brother. You talk to him on that area about that stuff. I'm more like just enough to be conservative to make sure everything okay. I'm not going out here like I'm Black Rambo and going like, hey, it's grenades and RPGs like Stafford up there.
Man,
No. I have 3.
Okay, he got 3.
And that's all I need.
That's
for every situation.
That's all you need is 1 bullet. You don't need 80 guns to hurt.
Nah, I got 3.
That's all you need.
That's it. That's all I got.
But I'm more about Gundy, man. I'm more about talking it out. Because some of these kids, you got to talk to them, bro. They be breaking in cars like that dude did at the gas station when the kid was breaking his car and he ran up on him, had the gun on him. The man talked to him, talked him down. The boy hugged him at the end. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't have no guidance. The boy felt bad. But the man was gonna whoop him with a belt though. But
hey, Charisma, 3 o'clock in the morning, somebody busting in your door. You ain't having no conversation with nobody.
Yeah, you know,
right.
Crazy,
right?
Crazy.
What you have to take for, man?
It's fuck around and find out at 3 o'clock in the morning you busting in my door.
I will say that sometimes it depends on your upbringing also too. And
that's right. And if you got cameras, you can get to them first before they break in your thing, and you say you can kind of talk it out and say, hey, bro, what you doing? You know, kind of whatever. You know, but don't be stupid at the same time though. You can still have you can be ready and lock and low. Like, hey man, what you doing? You know, not lowering you. You know what I mean? You know, but some people don't even know how to hold a gun properly or carry it or know what you know what I mean. But I'm more about.
I mean, you look at my Facebook, you'll see my son shooting my gun, one of my weapons, my ARs. So,
see,
I teach him and I educate him on it.
Yeah, I got videos. I'm just chilling, man. I don't be trying to be out here ready for war. But I know times are getting.
Kareem, you like to sleep with your gun?
Who?
You.
No, it's next to my bed. It's next to it.
It's on your pillow. It's on your pillow.
No. I told you I don't keep it low.
Hey, Jermaine, he got it good on the pillow. Hey, he got with cover over it.
Hey. No.
Next to the Bible.
My Bible next to my bed too. But the gun is on the other side.
Which one they closer reach? The Bible or the gun?
The Bible.
What scripture you got bookmarked?
I don't have anything. Well, you know, I need to check that. I need to look at that. And I'm gonna pull it up.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. Psalm 91.
All right, I'll put it under. I'll put it on
that one.
Okay. All right, I'll lock it in.
What Psalm 91 is?
It's long, but it's
a long one.
It'll cover all that safety.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Cause I've been on bankhead for years, man. I ain't never had nothing but a hawk, no gun. I've been protected from God. Nobody ain't try to rob me or shoot.
So why you gonna get all these guns then? If God has always taken care of you, why you get all these guns?
Robert, times to get dark. He said, "Don't be stupid now." David killed Goliath with a rock. It's we ain't getting all that. We ain't getting all that.
Isaiah 54:17.
Okay.
You know what that is? No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
Okay, right. That is correct. But sometimes you can't be ignorant either. If you're gonna have a bunch of goons coming in with a talk rifle, you're gonna sit up there and be talking about, hey,
Stanford chapter 1, verse 7. I'd rather have it and not need it.
Right.
And need it and not have it.
That's right. That's right.
I hope you hit your target every time you shoot.
I will. I will.
Don't miss.
I'm not.
Don't miss and then hit the neighbors' kids and stuff like that.
No, I ain't gonna miss no kids. No, maybe like I'm running around there like I'm Dragon Ball Z and shit, and just running around here just doing some. No. You gotta come to my house with that.
Go to the plane. He's a responsible shooter. He's not like
I'm not doing that.
Sideways
for that, man.
Shooting it sideways.
No, I don't even. No, that's stupid. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Dumb. Lock that wrist, man. Lock that wrist. Stay at 9. You know what I mean? Stay at 3.
I think it's too easy, man. It's too easy to get guns, man. You need a license to drive a car. You need a license to catch a fish. You need a license to open a daycare and watch people's children. Why don't you need a license to purchase a gun? Something that can cause much destruction.
You do need
because a license to catch a fish is not in the Constitution. A license and a gun is. A license to go ahead and catch a fish is not in the Constitution, man.
The Constitution says the right to bear arms. It doesn't say nothing about owning it or being able to take it out into public.
But they
If
only
you bear it,
law was only constituted based off the red coat. So we're dealing with the folks coming over here to try to take our land.
Right. It was grab your gun, protect your homestead.
That's right.
That's the spirit of the Second Amendment.
Right, but to your point, ain't no criminals out here trying to pass no background check to get no gun. They getting guns. Like
okay, great point, Jermaine.
So
what does that say? That means we're making too many guns. We're manufacturing too many guns.
You have to have ID to get your gun.
And it's the same people that's manufacturing the gun are controlling the whole fact that we don't need to get a license.
So
they just want to pump as many guns out there as possible.
So who's the problem then? Expand on that. So if we don't make the guns, we don't have any gun manufacturers. So how the guns getting into the hood?
Right. Same way crack got into the hood.
The CIA?
Yeah, absolutely. The government.
So CIA controlling
they allow it. Absolutely.
Not your QAnon card, man.
In the words of Nino Brown, ain't no poppy fields in Harlem. Ain't no gun manufacturers in Harlem.
So NRA. So the NRA.
Ain't no, you see a gun manufacturer in Bankhead?
No.
But you'll find a place where you can buy a gun at a pawn shop.
So what can you sensibly do about that?
That's where all the guns at.
Right.
Y'all got craziest gun laws in the world besides Colorado.
I mean, Texas is terrible. I'm not trying to say
from the hip.
Georgia got the same laws as Texas got pretty much.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. I mean,
but Texas like bricks now.
Texas, Florida, Georgia, we're all terrible, ain't we? Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana.
Republican ran state.
But you gotta have a license. You do have to have a license to get a gun in Georgia. You walk in the pawn shop to get it, they gotta run a background check. You just can't walk in and say,
that's not a license. That's not a license. That doesn't say that you know how to handle a gun and you've been trained and all that.
But I can't just go in a pawn shop without no kind of identification. Say, hey man, I want that gun. I got $200.
I mean, you can to get a 12 gauge or a rifle.
Firearm. You can't go in a pawn shop and
you're right. You have to have an ID.
You know who I see?
And be 18.
You know who I see buying them guns for them dudes? That's felons. They girlfriends. They go in the ID. They got a clean record. You got to sit in there for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and then they say you ready to go, and they're gonna give you a gun. You can't just walk in there with $200 and say, "Hey man, I want that gun." They ain't got no ID, but I got money.
But there's no laws. There's no laws enforcing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got a clean record or not.
Buy a gun. What you mean? What you want them to? Okay, so gun factories, that's a job. People got to find work. They got to work, right? So you're knocking out people's jobs when it works. Smith and Wesson got to make ammo every day, even for hunting or whatever you're gonna use.
Go work at a Ford plant then. Go work at GM.
Okay, so let's stop making guns, right? Let's stop making guns, United States. No,
or slow it down. How about slow it way down?
Okay, I go for that. Because of another country.
All right, let's do this.
We don't have a problem.
All right, right now, there's 350 something million people in this country. There's over 400 million guns. So we good on guns right now. Let's stop manufacturing for 5 years. And then in 5 years, you can manufacture for a year and then take another 5 years off.
What about people's jobs, though? What about people's jobs?
What about fuck their jobs? No, this is the land of opportunity. This is the land of opportunity. If a gun manufacturer laid off tomorrow, them hundreds of those thousands of people that's doing that, they find a job in 3 months.
So that means we stop Lockheed too. We stop making fighter jets, anything that's for weapons of destruction.
Hey. Cut the budget. Why not? Why not?
So if another country
and reallocate those funds to infrastructure. How about that? Education.
Charisma, how many people you know got a fighter jet?
No, I'm saying for the protection of our rights.
You know one.
Y'all analogy, y'all have some crazy analogy.
You know at least one now.
Y'all using crazy examples.
Listen to me.
Let's move on, man. Let's talk about Rice Street. Let's talk about Rice Street. What's going on Rice Street, man? Why so many people died on Rice Street? Let me play the video.
That man crazy, man. I know one dude with a fight. One.
Issues at the Fulton County Jail. Thank you for joining us tonight. died and was found covered in insects, and an inmate accused of bizarre assault on a deputy were both housed in the facility's medical wing.
And now we're in for Courtney Bryant. Leaders, including the sheriff, say the county is not equipped to provide required care for these inmates. Fox 5's Morse Diggs reports.
The function of a jail is to separate bad actors and those suspected of crimes from the rest of the population. But because inmates are confined, some medical services may have to be provided. But as the embattled Fulton sheriff told Fox 5, there are limitations.
The jails have become the mental health hospitals around the state.
On the third floor of the Fulton jail, a population count for individuals with some type of mental issue requiring consistent treatment is more than 350. There's a tragic case of a deceased inmate, his body deteriorated from bug bites. It has gotten a lot of attention. Getting less notice, and understandably so, is a different inmate on that floor who on last Friday attacked a female deputy at feeding time. He bit off a portion of her ear.
The gentleman pushed past the door and attacked the young lady.
Sheriff Lamont inherited a mess.
Keisha Waits is a city council member. She looked at the downtown city jail and tried unsuccessfully to get that building turned into a center that would have included hospital beds. She says for now, though, leaders have got to focus on helping the sheriff.
For those who still have loved ones in there, our goal is for them to be assured that the facility is safe and sanitary. When I was a kid, we had places like Milledgeville, Reedsville, where families and we sent individuals to get treatment and to get the assistance that they need. Unfortunately, due to federal dollars cuts, state dollars being cut, many of these facilities simply could not survive.
I'm Morse Diggs, Fox 5 News.
See, this is the same jail where y'all boy got arrested in, Charisma.
I already told you last about those other prisons, those other countries I told you about, like Finland and all those places. They look like college dorms. They're real nice. I told you that country that they crime rate is so low they trying to shut down jails. I told you about that. In other countries, they jails ain't nothing like these jails here. They like college dorms. They got cable. They can ride horseback. They got horseback riding. They got where they can tan. They can have just. It's like you wouldn't believe it. Even your baby mom can stay with you up to the baby 3 years old, and she can leave the prison. Stay with you.
But see, the mentality of Americans is that we don't want to treat our prisoners decent. You know what I'm saying?
That's what reform
it's supposed
is.
to be a correctional facility, though, right?
But that's what reform is. It's the prison reform. You have to see that's the problem. That's what we got the problem.
No. I wasn't saying this. That's what you're saying is a bad thing. I'm saying the people, the politicians, and the people on your side of the aisle, they don't like treating prisoners decent. Hey man, look.
All right, okay, let me ask you this question. So the Democrats gonna make it better for the people in prison, make it nicer, and do better prison reform where they don't feel like an animal, where they can feel like they just trying to get themselves back together and get back out of society, or they gonna make it like they caged up like an animal and they cell look like some shit out of damn Vietnam.
Well, they've been.
I'll wait.
They've been took the reform out of the prison system. They don't do. It's not correctional facilities anymore. They've been doing it. That's why they took out. You can get a degree and books and all that damn shit. They don't want you to better yourself. They want you to come back.
Right.
That's right. It's a business now.
That started with private prisons.
So
that's right.
When you come back out, you can't get a job.
That's
you
right.
can't do this, you can't do that. Right. And you end up going back to the same thing. It ain't nothing but a hamster wheel. That's all it is. It used to be correction, but it's not correction anymore. It's been stopped doing that since they privatized it.
So who fault is that?
Can I ask a question?
It's both just housing. They just housing.
The lobbyists for private prisons.
It ain't the Republicans. It ain't the Democrats. I'm just saying.
But the Republicans are. They are passing the laws for them for the private prisons to operate.
It's across the board, man. It ain't Republicans.
And they are investing in them.
It's all of them. All you got to do is follow the money. Find one prison and then follow the money and see who they funneling money to. They funneling money to both parties.
You're right about that. They need a serious audit. They need a serious audit, just like the military.
I said that because I was about to say your political affiliation has nothing to do with prison reform and everything else like that. It has nothing to do with
my point, the point I was trying to make that
Look
Politicians,
at politicians. If they take money from lobbyists, the politicians that take the most money from private prison lobbyists, those are the ones that are the problem. And is it the Democrats? Yeah, but not on the same level as the Republicans.
Can you prove that?
Can I prove it? Yeah, you can look up. Yeah, you can look up every donation. Well, above the table donation, you can see it. That's available to the public.
But what I'm saying is, you can't come on here and say, "Oh, it's more of this side than that side."
Sure, I can.
What I'm trying to say, I wouldn't bet you most people on the Republican side would care less about. They would care less about prison being humane. You know what I'm saying?
Most private prisons are in red states.
How can you say that?
Yeah, how can you say that? What proof is that?
From past comments that I've heard them talk about. You know what I'm saying? When they interview a Republican, they always say they're prisoners. You know, why are we putting money into a prison? You know what I'm saying?
Rob, hold up. But Georgia's a red state now, a blue state?
Georgia's a red state. It's a red state.
Yeah, we have
red.
Yeah.
You got a red governor.
Oh, okay. I thought it was blue. We went blue for a little bit. Then now we're back red. All right. So I just want to get this straight. So what about
technically?
What about the places that? What about the places that's blue with bad prison still?
California, New York.
Yeah. What about that?
Yeah,
they got the worst prisons ever.
They're bad.
All right, then.
That's two states.
How you gonna say Republican?
Yo, keep New York out your mouth.
That's two states. How about Florida? Louisiana, probably the worst.
That's red. You keep talking about red. I said
Louisiana is the worst.
Louisiana is the worst.
And Mississippi.
Alabama,
and Mississippi.
Oh,
Kentucky,
real bad. Tennessee, Texas. These are Oklahoma, Arkansas. These are all red states.
I ain't talking about red. I said blue, bro.
I'm saying the blue states has got California, New York.
California, blue state.
New York.
So it goes across the board, man. I mean, you got to take the party shit out of it.
They don't have bad prisons in New Hampshire. In New Hampshire and Connecticut, they don't have bad prisons.
Yeah, Rhode Island, Iowa, places like that. So
they're
not bad. But I'm
talking but do people even care about these people who dying in prison? Like,
no,
I think
no.
I'm talking about regular people like me and you. Do we?
Well, we don't care about it because
what do we care?
We don't know about
it. Is it a big issue for us?
We don't know about a lot of them. You know what? Nah, we don't care.
No, I'm gonna take this back. You know what's funny, Rob? So we heard any other colors down like that in prison, or just people of color?
People of color.
Absolutely not.
Exactly. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you?
What did it tell me? What did it tell me?
It's only a us thing.
Well, we make up 50% of the population in the prisons.
True, but every person.
So we overwhelmingly gonna be. I mean, that's
school to prison pipeline.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
With 13%, supposedly 13% of the population, but with 50% or more of the
right.
population.
Well, I guess it's we're more criminals. We're just inherently in our DNA is just we break laws. No, we get convicted more. That's the problem. We convinced to take pleas more because we can't fight it. We don't understand the system and have the money to fight the system. Fight the system.
So if you said everybody had money that was a person of color, it'll be different, right? All the way around.
It'll be a hell of a lot different.
Mm-hmm.
Or
a hell of a lot different.
There's a lot of ignorance. So what we don't know, I mean, we just go with what seems, I guess, the better deal or something that's that we can handle. If we're ignorant, we don't know.
We don't know the laws. If you don't know the
Stanford, who was the dude in New York that killed himself after being arrested for supposedly stealing a backpack? He stayed in Rikers Island for 4 years for stealing.
They made a movie. This a movie they made, right?
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what we're talking about. That stuff doesn't happen in the suburbs to white kids.
I saw that movie. I saw that movie.
Unless they don't report it. Unless they don't report it.
White kids don't sit in jail for 4 years.
Something like that happens in the suburbs with white kids. When it does happen, they're deemed sick.
Mm-hmm.
So they have,
Mental
health issues and mental issues. So it's easier to digest. With us, it's like, nah, they black, so they savages, and that's
Right.
just what they do. You know what I'm saying? When white people, like for instance, these pills and everything, black people run around here popping all these pills and shit, but white people do, and they consider them to be sick.
Yeah.
Yep, they treat
You
it
understand what I'm
as a
saying?
mental health
And
crisis.
I'm gonna tell you something. I work and I've seen I've seen a lot of Caucasian people on their little breaks, and they be inside them parking lots and they be popping them.
But they didn't have stop and frisk in their neighborhood, did
My
they?
God. But I can't, because it's a slippery slope with me because of the position that I'm in. So I have to be very careful how I approach it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's what it is. It's not excusable until it's done to the others. When it comes to us, that's how it is.
Right.
And guess what? I told you so.
I'm gonna go get the suitcase up.
You know what I mean? But when it
What
comes
up,
down
man?
to the
One.
others, there's 1,000 and a million. There's 1,001 excuses on why it happened.
I'm trying to see what's on your shirt. You're muted, Jermaine.
Oh, go zoom in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me see what it is on your shirt. I'm sorry, what the hell? I'm looking at the shirt. I'm like, what is that?
Oh my God!
Oh man, you forgot his clown makeup.
Oh, whoa. Hey, you about to do
Jermaine,
hey, Jay, go do that mugshot pose, man. Do that mugshot pose.
I can't. What you say?
Are you a Trump supporter? Yes or no?
Yeah. That's hold on.
No, I'm not.
What you need? Hold on.
Okay.
What you need?
I troll people with this.
Okay.
I know it.
That's why I asked you. I didn't see you like that.
Hey, stand up again. Stand up one more time, Jermaine.
Yeah.
One more time.
Robert got a kick out of that.
He's not a Trump supporter. He's a Trump sympathizer.
Hey,
wow.
I see, because I know it triggers people like that. That's why I do.
Yeah.
It.
Hey, Jay. I'm gonna get that Hunter T-shirt. I'm gonna
Jermaine, let me say this. Jermaine.
Kareem's a Trump supporter.
Jermaine, you don't need no excuse, man, to support Trump, man. Look.
Hey, I've said it.
You don't need no excuse, man. You ain't got a lot to kick it, man.
I've said
it.
Robert, I'm going to start wearing that Hunter Biden shirt. I'm getting a Hunter Biden shirt because he's the new gangster boy in the White House.
Hey,
nah, he's not a gangster. He does white collar crime.
Right. He's just a crackhead.
Ain't no blue collar. Ain't no blue collar.
Occasions. I don't support either party. I think all of it's WWE action.
There you go. Now I agree with you on that.
But somebody gave me this shirt and I said, well, shit, I'm gonna just wear the shit to make motherfuckers mad. Because you can't tell me what to damn think, motherfucker. I think for myself.
Well, I'm gonna have this shirt made of Joe Biden saying, I beat Trump sleep.
Hey, I got a picture for you if you want it. I got a picture of Trump for you if you want it. I mean, Biden sleep if you want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have I beat Trump without waking up.
Wow, Rob. Latina
talk, man. I you know what? Trump probably ain't gonna make it. So
I hope not, man. I hope, man. I hope he says he doesn't run again and old buddy from California run.
Which one?
The governor of California.
Oh. People are listening to that. What's his name? That Indian dude.
That dude there.
We're in a trying time. We're just in a trying time as politics. We just
Vivek Rams. Well, that dude there a clown too.
Yeah, he is, man. They call him in so many lies, man.
He does have some valid points, though. He's still a clown, though.
So what we gonna
all this shit is a fucking clown.
You gonna hire the clown or the ringleader? I go for the ringleader because Trump.
I ain't doing the ringleader because the ringleader make it worse.
Right.
Man, I ain't
the clown I can beat up.
All I know is when the last administration was in, We wasn't in no damn war. Inflation was high. I mean, inflation wasn't high. I had money. Motherfuckers had money in their pocket.
We wasn't in no war. We was in a war in Afghanistan.
I mean, he didn't start that war.
It don't matter. You said we
You're right.
in
Your boy did.
Okay,
George W. started that.
He didn't start any wars. Let me rephrase.
Yeah, let's say that.
But you do understand. Y'all do understand that every president.
We're not in a war. We're not in a war now.
Every president benefits from the previous administration's policies. You understand that, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Jermaine, who we at war with? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steph.
So what I'm saying is that just because inflation this, inflation that, those come from the policies from Obama.
We're in a tiny war.
Just so you know.
What Obama policy created inflation?
Chicken?
What Obama policies created inflation?
I don't know one. Do you know one?
But I can but I can tell you a Trump policy that created inflation.
Oh yeah, I know some
his
of those
tax cuts. His tax cuts to the rich, to the people that make over 400,000. That created inflation.
Oh really?
Well, it contributed. I ain't gonna say it flat out created it. I think it contributed to it.
Yeah, and he also added more to the deficit in 4 years than any president.
In 4 years than anybody did in 8.
So y'all.
But that's your hero, Jermaine.
So the $5 trillion of wealth transfer that Biden did, that we did with the CARES Act in 2020, that didn't contribute to inflation.
And almost $1 billion and some dollars
trillion
to Ukraine now, and they need more money. They say they need another $1 billion.
That Ukraine money. I don't agree with the Ukraine money.
That's the small war we in now. That's a small war we in now.
I don't agree with the Ukraine money, but that's a drop in the bucket compared to what the military budget is.
They say they need another $1 billion.
Well, who passed
look at the military budget. It's like
who passed it?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what a lot of Trump supporters don't realize and how they always fall for the shell game. The other shell game. So let me tell you this. Trump sat there and said, "Oh yeah, on camera, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give HBCUs 300 something million, 500 million, something like that."
Yeah,
right. That's what he did, right? Isn't that what he did?
I know about that.
He gave that money. He gave that money as we told him. And guess what he did afterwards, though? He cut 1.3 billion in Pell Grants.
Pell Grants.
Now,
absolutely.
Who benefits from those Pell Grants? Tell me.
Black students.
Okay, then. So y'all fell for the shell game.
Hold on.
Y'all didn't see that. He didn't televise that though.
Hold on.
He didn't televise that.
Hold on. The Pell Grants are for what kind of students though? Black students?
That's for black students and students.
And what kind of schools?
All schools.
No, that's all schools.
No, I'm talking about them high price schools.
It's for more.
It's Pell Grants for HBCUs too.
No.
But the Pell Grant goes across the board. It ain't just for HBCUs.
You're right.
It's not.
All right, but it's for students. It's for students. It's for students who can't make a certain amount of money.
But hold on. What colleges are mostly struggling though? Or is it the HBCUs or the colleges that got real money like Georgia and all these places?
HBCUs.
All right then. Okay then.
Exactly.
Who's the only president that permanently funded the HBCUs?
Permanently?
Yeah, he permanently funded.
I didn't know about permanently.
Yes, look
how much? How much?
No, he didn't permanently fund them.
He permanently funded them.
Yeah,
I haven't heard anything about that.
Okay, I'm sure y'all didn't.
Jermaine, you gotta bring receipts, man. You big on receipts.
Yeah,
you gotta bring them.
I haven't heard.
Don't come on here pontificating and all that, man.
Now you want to tell me to bring receipts like I tell you, right?
Yeah, right. If you told me, you know you got to bring them.
The black presidents said that Trump pulled the wool over his eyes. I've shared that article with y'all.
But anyway, we how we get in politics, man?
But then
Biden turned around and gave $10 billion. He gave $10 billion. He gave $10 billion to. That's more than any other president.
Who?
Biden just didn't make a dog and pony show out of it. He gave more money than any president ever.
Do you know why we in Ukraine? Because of strategic position.
Yes.
And we can choke Russia. Yeah. That's the only reason why.
I said that's right. All war right there.
That's it. Trump wouldn't do it because he loves
I'll put the link in it so y'all can read it. I'll put the link in the chat so everybody can read it.
But this an old.
That's what he told us. That's what he told us. What actually happened?
All I gotta say is just read it, man. I ain't finna sit here and read it.
No. Let me see the headline. Let me see the headline. Let me see the headline again.
God damn it.
My bad. I didn't see it. My bad. I apologize. I mean, you could just tell me it too. So,
Trump signs bill restoring funding for black colleges.
Okay.
Yeah, they said that, but he came behind that and did something else.
Thursday signed a bipartisan bill that will permanently provide more than $250 million a year to nation's historically black colleges and universities.
And in the meantime, what's that free safety's name that went to the Bethune-Cookman and was complaining about the way the grounds look?
Well, that's the HBCUs misappropriating the money. So what that got to do with?
They ain't got nothing to do with Trump.
No.
PolitiFact break it down to you.
They didn't get no money, man. You believe that if y'all want to, man.
Also, Bethune-Cookman didn't get none of that money that he gave.
A little, might be a little bit, you know.
Oh man,
they might have got a stipend.
Stan, you can't argue with Trump supporters, man.
I'm not arguing with them. I'm not. We're just trying to get the facts out.
But see, I thought you were no Trump supporter. See, it'll come out. It all come out in the wash. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we better.
He ain't no Trump supporter.
He slipped up. He slipped. That's it. They Trump sympathizers.
Neither one of them are Trump supporters. Trust me,
that's how small war we got.
The thing is with Trump supporters, to me, is that this is what bugs me out about Trump supporters is that they fall for they like crumbs, man. He threw them a couple of crumbs. He's a good president.
It's no different than black people fall for the symbolic shit for the last 6 years.
I'm gonna tell you like this: black people have been more critical of Obama than anybody else.
But it's funny. It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. They critical of Obama, but they ain't critical of Biden. Make it make sense.
No. Let me listen.
Obama killed more people than both of them combined.
Let me tell you what I mean by that. The voters, okay, are much more critical on Obama than they are anybody else will be.
Absolutely.
But
so I'm not gonna sit, and just because he's black, and just because Trump is white, let me tell you something, man. I'm gonna go ahead and be critical on either one of them. Because they in that position to see.
Yeah, you hear a lot of black folks who voted for Obama criticize Obama, but you will never hear a Trump supporter criticize Trump, and he has made
nothing wrong. Tell me, you know what?
They used to be physically responsible. This man added more to the deficit in 4 years than any president added.
Show me the article to that.
Biden combined.
Show me the article.
Hey, tell me something that Trump did wrong, y'all. Tell me.
Did Obama not kill more people than Trump and Biden combined?
I got you. Listen. Tell me something Trump did wrong. Yes or no? Tell me something that Trump did wrong. Tell me.
He continued the wars in Syria, Libya, Somalia.
Drone strikes.
He didn't pull us out of Afghanistan like he was trying to. They kind of blocked him.
He gave the LGBT all kind of rights.
He was a terrible president. I mean, he had some policies some foreign policies that I can be like, okay, I can get with that. But
you know what's ill, Jermaine? You told me that you wasn't really a Trump supporter, I said, Trump supporters, tell me what he did wrong, and you just go on and on. So now you
no, that's just because I follow politics.
You saw what I just did there, Steph?
That was pretty slick.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Man,
Trump did a lot of wrong, man.
Yes, just like every president.
You're right. I'll give you that.
Trump did most wrong than anybody.
A lot of things wrong.
No, Robert, stop.
Bro, you talking about presidents before them? That when slavery was here, I hate using that word. They was sleeping with these women, doing all kind of crazy stuff before.
You talking about Jefferson?
It was bad. It was horrible. So we can't say man was horrible. Way horrible than this.
Robert, was Trump worse than Woodrow Wilson?
No.
I want to hear.
My bad. You asked Robert. Okay, my bad.
I mean, but you answered it because I know Robert don't even know who Woodrow Wilson is.
No.
So what?
Woodrow Wilson was a racist to the core.
And he's the one that signed that helped Pat sign the fucking damn bill for the damn tax shit for the IRS.
Damn sure did.
And the central banking shit.
And they got ships. They got naval, ships named after him. But they did, not anymore.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
He's right on that part.
That's crazy. I just know that, hey, I like I said, I know both parties kind of work together and they kind of don't.
No, they work together.
Make no
mistake about it.
I tell you what, you need the left and the right wing for the eagle to fly. That's it.
There you go.
Yeah, I go for that.
And all the shit is cloak and dagger. They punt the blame to everybody else, depending on who's in there. They punt the blame.
I wouldn't be surprised if them motherfuckers be in the room together talk about
this
is what we gonna say next.
Bro, I promise you, Vince McMahon probably running all this shit. He probably got the script running and everything. Vince McMahon. I'm telling you.
All right, maybe if you gonna pay, maybe Oprah. Shit.
Like NFL scripted. That's why Aaron Rodgers out.
Bro, hey, too soon, bro. Too soon, bro. Too soon, bro.
Scripted.
Too soon. Stop.
It's scripted. Now he out for the whole season.
hey, man, I've had that injury, man. That ain't no joke, bro.
That ain't no joke, though.
So what is this?
Read it.
What?
Newsweek. We gotta check the source on Newsweek.
National.
Under Donald Trump watch, the national debt increased by $7.8 trillion. Trillion with a T. That's trillion with a T.
Ooh, that's a lot of money for people in the Middle East. They are trillionaires. That ain't nothing to them. That's
Trump sympathizer. Let's get to the relationship question, man. Let's get to the. I read this on Facebook. Somebody say, should you have sex during the courting phase? And I just added. And then I added, how important is sex in a relationship, man?
I get real uncomfortable asking these questions, especially with Jenny on the phone. I just don't.
No, you answer the way what you think.
I don't know. Well, now y'all go first.
I mean, it's a simple question, bro.
I mean, I'll wait till y'all finish. Then I'll say my piece because I know, it's kind of weird. It's a weird question.
That's a question of morale, because we know that that's probably not the way to do it, but it happens. So I've talked to people before that did not, and I mean this is like personal conversation. So let me just give you one story. So I talked to this one lady. She waited till the night she got married to have that intimacy with her husband.
The consummate.
And she hated it.
She hated it.
Oh, he was.
She said that. She said she hated it.
Hated it. And then,
and I believe her because it was just that. It was just that.
She said, it was other issues down the line. He had sexual habits she wasn't down with.
Dang.
And so eventually they got divorced, and it was just one of those things where a person could say, well, you want to test the waters before you actually do that. But again, on a morale level, no, you shouldn't.
Why is that immoral? What's immoral about that?
Let me say this, because really back in the earlier biblical days, I think, if I'm understanding this right, because I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, that once you had intercourse with someone, I mean, you were ultimately married.
You're technically married. So
Exactly.
so the
So
marriage that we have,
ceremony
the
was
marriage that we
only-
have is not really marriage. The marriage that we have are just
Yeah.
American-made marriages.
Right.
The
So the
society
ceremony,
marriages.
yeah, right. The ceremonies that we do is a part of marriage, and it was a part of marriage back then. But what we've
More
done is we
European.
said
More,
that if you have sex before the actual ceremony, then people will say you're fornicating.
right.
So, and then maybe people may not fully understand what that means. But when it comes down to it, once you were intimate with that person, then you were technically married to that person. So, I guess maybe over the course of time and years, they've just made it a certain way. Don't quote me on it, but from what I understand, the ceremony is just a part of, I guess, the celebration of the union. To make it formal, you know what I'm saying? To make it formal, to announce it to the world and stuff like that. But that's
So they had the ceremony before the wedding. So they had the ceremony before the marriage.
I don't know, man.
They did it backwards. They had a ceremony and then they tried to get married.
But I'm
I don't
still
know about
learning
that.
this stuff. I'm still learning this stuff. I really think that for morale purposes, I think you should wait until it's a tough topic. It's a real tough topic for me because I just think about the ways that we grew up. I personally do believe in doing things the right way. I think that when you
But hold on, Jenny. You just said in the Bible, when you lay with someone, you are technically married, right? Did you say that?
And that's
So
what
how is that not the right way?
Well, so let me say this. I have said that, don't quote me on it, and I also said that I'm still learning because I've had my questions about it. Okay, so I'm still learning. But what I do understand so far is that you're with that person and you are married in a sense. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong because I'm not really sure. So that's why I said don't quote me on it. But it can be confusing when you've learned a certain way. Where it said that if you have sex before you actually have a wedding, that you are committing fornication. So it's a topic that is kind of challenging for me because I'm still learning. I'm still learning about it.
Can y'all hear me?
I really
we
would
hear you.
like to understand it more so that I can have, I don't want to say more confidence in speaking on it, but I would not want to inform somebody wrong. And then, they're looking at it like, well, she said, because you always want to share something that you know to be the total truth. So all I can say is that with how we've been raised, if you have sex before you actually get married with the whole wedding ceremony, then you're doing wrong. So it's a morale thing, I guess, when you ask that question. But to get to the second part of the question, sex is extremely important in a relationship. It's not top priority as far as over other things, but it is important. I can say
But
that.
you said it screamingly, so it didn't shit.
And then
But
she
that's
with
how I
aggression,
feel.
aggression too.
That's how I feel.
I sent everybody your twin. So I sent Robert and Stafford everybody your twin.
Okay.
Man, talk about the topic, bro.
But I think it's important. But so let's just say this: the question of should you have sex during the courting phase, I think again it's a morale issue. A person have to within themselves sit down, pray about it, maybe get the spiritual understanding of what's right or wrong if they really care and are concerned. You know what I'm saying?
Or
go ahead. No, but it's just. But I think if you know that you're going to be with this person and you're going to go ahead and get married, you may not feel so bad about it. But again, it's a morale choice. It's a choice that has to do with how you feel about how God sees it and your understanding of what is really okay. What are the rules? And I think, like I said, with me studying the Bible and learning what is what, some of it is stuff I didn't grow up, understanding. I just, you hear you have sex before you get married, it's wrong. I mean, most people didn't move that way, but it's just it's a tough subject.
I think it's a maturity thing because we got to look at it we're all of a certain age, but when you're in your 20s and you're dating and courting somebody, you're not thinking about none of that stuff. All you thinking is lower level shit. You like, hey, I just want to, have sex. And you're not thinking about no future and all the and it may be some that are, but for the majority of people in their 20s, they're not thinking about the future. They're just thinking about the here and now. Like, yeah, I want to get it right now. That's what I. But when you're our age, we have to start vetting these people that we're dating, and vetting people that we're and I've said this before on previous shows. People that we have to start being conscious of the people that we're connecting with, because this stuff is metaphysical stuff right here. When you're connecting energies with somebody, that shit ain't nothing to play with. And when you start learning that stuff, and you out here just connecting with everybody, everybody's heard about these soul ties. That shit fucking real. That shit ain't nothing to play around with. So once you start, thinking of it that way, not so much of as in the Bible and all that kind of stuff, but just on a conscious level. Look, I'm careful with who I exchange my energy with.
Right. Because it's not like, I think sometimes people, depending on their view and perspective of sex, some people treat it like a sport. Oh, I did this and okay, I put it down. Okay, so what? I mean, if that's how you view sex, you'll do whatever, But if you care about like your own self and how you do, you ain't trying to just get at to any and everybody. Yeah. So if you're courting somebody and you really like them.
Remember you said your friend said when she waited until she got married, she said it was horrible. It was horrible. That's really messed up for that man's psyche, because he was real honorable and said, I'm gonna respect your body and your temple until we get married and do it the right way. And she turned around and said it was horrible. So he should.
Well, when she said it was horrible, it was some other factors, some sexual behavior that
he wasn't
okay with.
But see, Corinne, but that's why I added the other second part. That's why I added the second part and said how important sex is in a relationship. Now some people say
for a friend because he was into some butt.
So how important sex in a relationship is to you?
I mean, I'm gonna just my experiences. It's really important, right? But I've been with women that they didn't have a lot of bodies. If you understand what I'm saying, they didn't have a lot of sexual.
No, my point is, so if you saying sex is important, so sex was important to her too. Unfortunately, she waited until they got married to have sex, and she found out that the sex went good.
But hold on, not to cut you off, Corinne, but that's what, and that's why I said when you're in a mature relationship, that's why we have to get out of that sex. It's a difference between sex and intimacy. See, she may have been just looking for sex, somebody to pound it down. She may not have been looking, she may have not been at that level where she's looking for intimacy. Because some people value intimacy more than they value sex.
Yeah,
it's two totally different things.
Yeah, people got to know that. That's right. Jay, that. Intimacy and sex.
I totally agree with that. I mean,
I'm saying the lady respected the man and said, "I'm not gonna do nothing with you because I love you until we get married. Then we can consummate." This man got in there. He said, "Whoa, this ain't horrible." And messed her psyche up.
But that lets you know she wasn't even mature enough to be in a relationship if that's where she went with it. Mm-hmm. She wasn't even mature enough to be in that relationship, in that marriage. So right there, as a man, I'm rethinking, damn, do I even want to be with her? Because she don't even know how to be intimate with me without that point. Because what we fail to realize, and what I've learned on my journey is that is that thing right there, what we do. That's the closest thing you can be to God. That's the closest way you can be to God. That's the closest place you can be to God.
Yep.
Because it's for creation.
Right.
Yep. I agree.
So that's why I say you have to protect that. That's why women have to protect that. Men have to protect that.
Let me tell you something, man. This is what I think too. I got you. I almost said something that would have been funny, but it wouldn't have been that funny. But anyway,
that's my dog, man. That's my dog.
We men pride themselves. What are some of the things that we do? We say what? We say, yeah,
I'm knocked off.
We I want a woman, we like to mold our women to what we like, right?
Right.
Can we say that?
Yeah, okay.
So sexually, we need to mold our women to what we like also. And that's number one. Number two is that women prefer a man who already know what he's doing in the first place.
Facts. Because if you
in
lame,
order for that to happen, he has to go out there and have a lot of sex, I guess.
No, I don't think that's true, man. I think different people. I think different people like sex in a different way.
So do you think? Let me ask you something. Do you think that? Let me ask you this. Please, let me ask you this. Do you think that goes for just men or men and women?
Men and women, both of y'all.
Wait. Say that again.
No. Let me answer the question. First of all, I'm going to ask. This is not the answer, but what I'm going to ask you is this: are men and women different?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, then. All right, then.
Well, but I'm trying to understand.
I think you already know where I'm about to go with it. That's why.
I think every person is different.
Okay, where you about to go with?
Where you about to go?
Okay, I'm about to tell you where I'm going to go. If you let me do it.
Sure. But I do have.
What I'm saying is this. Women will sit there. They want this man to do this and do this for them and everything else like that.
All right.
There's no fucking manual to it. You have to do it. It's like math. You just can't read math and do it. You have to actually do it.
Right.
Now, when it comes down to men, we can take a woman who ain't never been touched and mold her into what we like.
Yep.
And she's going to do it.
Okay.
And you know why she's going to do it? Because she loves us, we love them, and it's going to be worth it.
And find one that really like you.
Now y'all can sit there and pretend like that's not what it is.
No, I get all that. But you made a comment about you have to do a lot of practicing to be the best at that.
No. I didn't. No.
That's go be what I don't know. You said something like basically.
I said that you gotta have sex. You gotta have sex.
Can I
be good at it?
That's just like this, right? I hate to be this way, but Jay, I gotta put you out here, Jenny. Yo, so you didn't have that many bodies, correct?
Bro, that ain't bro. Answer the question, bro. The way you want to do it, bro.
I'm getting
me asking the damn body. How many bodies you got? You talking about?
Hold on,
man.
See what I'm saying?
What I'm saying. The question. I phrased the question for you to answer. You didn't even answer the question.
You gonna let me finish the question? Because
don't direct the question to nobody. You answer the question for yourself.
Calm down, Rob. Van Dyke. Listen, Jenny. Right? You are you experienced or not?
Bro, what I just said.
Listen, let me answer your question the best way I can. I'm a grown woman. I was married once. And before I got married, pretty much I was just my husband at that time got me young and pure.
Okay. So he did what Stafford said. He molded you, right?
No.
Okay, so that means that's my point. So you already knew what was up, right?
So when you say I already knew what was up, it's almost like for me, and this is where I was trying to go towards Stanford with this. When a person is a very in tune with themselves, a sexual person, organically, they don't ever, and I'm just speaking for myself.
Organically, you talking about fruits and vegetables?
No, listen to me.
I'm messing with you.
What I'm saying is, if you have a sense of yourself, you don't have to watch porn. You don't have to have a lot. I'm speaking for myself. You don't have to have a lot of bodies to learn how to be and do. It's just in you naturally, and it's not something that you necessarily. I mean, you could learn a few things over time, but you just it's in you already for something.
Hey, let me tell you, I get what you're saying, Jenny. I promise you, I'm not talking about the dynamics. You're a female. You're a woman,
right?
We're talking about men. Now, let me tell you this: I did not watch no porn in order for me to do what I was able to do. You know what I did? I got with a woman that was 31 years old and I was 19.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. I got with other women. Okay.
I got that.
Men mold women to what they like. Women, and they have the patience for it. And we pride ourselves.
I think you know what? That's a mistake we make. I think we make that. We think we mold women to what we like, but we don't.
Let me finish saying what I'm saying. We pride ourselves on that. We like, yeah, that's my lady. Yeah. I did that.
Yeah.
Women don't do that. You don't have the patience. You do not have the skill to do
What
it.
do you mean the patience to what?
Y'all don't want to sit there and tell a dude, yo, move this way over and over again.
Well, I've seen that. I've seen women, too, young boys like that, train them when they was young.
Well, that's that 1 or 2 times they had sex with them, they move on.
No, I
Men
watch a
don't
lot of.
do that.
Hold on. He said he's seen it.
No. I'm saying, no,
Hold on. What the hell going on, man?
Hold up. I watched this show. It's this dude that does interviews with people that's on the street, or he does drug offenders or sex offenders or women that been molested and all this stuff, and men too.
Was he Indian or something?
It was a dude on there that was a young boy that lived in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
He had Spanish neighbors. The lady was married. He played with her kids. Came over there when they were 15 years old.
Crib. What do you think, man? The question was posed. You don't ask Jenna how she think. You talking about what another dude think. You have yet to say what you think about the question.
If you let me get to the question, I'm trying to answer the question.
You can't answer the question about what somebody else did.
Okay, you gonna always just stop me from saying what I gotta say to try to get the question out.
The question been out here for 30 minutes.
You won't let me finish.
You answer somebody else how many goddamn. You answer somebody else how many bodies they got. No, how many bodies? Answer the question, bro.
Rob,
should you have?
I'm sure you have more bodies than me.
Phase, bro.
Listen, okay, so what I'm saying is, I was only answering his question about molding, and then I was gonna get to my thing. But I'm saying this woman molded the young boy, right? She molded him because he didn't have no experience. Sometimes it can be like that. Sometimes it can. That's all I'm saying. And for me, it's just like I'd rather just when I'm gonna answer the question right now, I'd rather just if we got the same kind of wavelength.
He was fucking with a dude then.
Let me say this. Charisma, are you in a relationship? Charisma, are you in a relationship?
Am I in a relationship?
Yeah.
I'm in a lovely relationship.
Have you been in a previous relationship?
He said with himself.
Oh shit.
So my point is, if you're not in a relationship, you ain't molded nobody.
Wow, dang, Rob, that's real bad. I've been in like
you ain't molded nobody because you ain't with them. That's my whole point. If you're not with nobody, that means you ain't molded nobody.
Dog, Rob, how you gonna say that?
Because you ain't with them. That means you ain't molded them right.
How you know I ain't with nobody? And it's just.
My point is, you can't mold nobody, bro.
I'm trying to mold somebody.
Let me ask y'all this. I want to make sure I'm understanding. Molding them into what? Like,
no. Okay, I bought that up.
You're attacking me like I said I'm molding somebody.
I'm not attacking you. The point I'm trying to make is you saying you can mold somebody. I'm saying you can't. And the fact that you're not in a relationship, which proves the last woman you with, you didn't mold her.
Did you not hear what I said? The boy was young, he's 15. This woman is a grown woman. Raped this man. This man said every day he was coming up, it got real bad, and it created a sexual demon in him. So when he got older, he just started doing it to everybody and doing the same thing the lady did him. He wanted that same feeling and effect because he was a virgin. So he started just doing it with everybody, and it became real crazy. All his mom's house doing it in her bedroom. I watched these interviews with these people. He said he was young, he was a virgin. That lady put it on him, and he lost his mind. So he wanted.
Look. Let me explain it one more time. Let me explain it one more time to you. This should have been an adult question, a mature question.
I did. I answered it.
Should you have sex during the courting phase? And how important is sex in a relationship?
I was gonna tell you. You didn't let me finish. Listen. I said it's up to how you two fit, how both of you feel in a relationship. If you feel that you want to respect this, hey, I want to get married, I want to wait. If she gonna stay down with you and do that, that's that she a good woman. That's what she respects. But most time when you meet women nowadays in this age and era, they want it right then. It ain't no like kind of wait. Like, I can't wait no marriage 3-4 years and I get to know you. Either if she really like you, she gonna do it no matter what. Because I'm gonna just say this: I done had women that jump right on me in the first week. I'm like, yo, whoa, and they just kind of rape.
They want to do it. You want to wait.
You said they kind of raped you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, Jermaine, did you hear that, Jermaine?
Yeah. I didn't refuse.
He said they sort of raped them.
And you just let it happen.
It was a bad situation.
You should not have sexual intercourse during the courting stage traditionally and everything else like that.
That is true.
You shouldn't.
Right.
But
it will
is it realistic? No.
Right.
But you shouldn't. Okay.
Why? Now why?
You know, crackheads shouldn't smoke crack, but they do. But and everything. Is sex important in a relationship?
Yes.
You're damn right. Now,
I agree.
Now, should sex be a reason you leave someone? No.
Oh no.
Why not? If it's important, why not?
Hey,
because I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Y'all been contradicting.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay. In what context? Okay. Hold on.
You saying they should have sex on the courting phase, but sex is an important relationship. If sex is an important relationship, if sex gonna be part of the relationship, then when you courting, you gotta test it out.
But
I've had sex with women.
Right? You gonna court first before you do it, or you gonna just go straight renegade?
I've had sex with women that I courted before and everything, and then had sex with them, and they, and that was the end of it.
I think by the first couple of days, you know that person.
I'm asking you, Rob. You gonna wait or you gonna go ahead?
Now being like you now.
Nah, answer the question. I'm gonna do you like a drill time. You gonna wait or you gonna? I don't want to hear all that. I want to know if you gonna go in for the legs, but first week you gonna wait.
I'm gonna wait when the time is right.
All right.
Now the time is right soon.
Hey, you know what he gave you, right? Hey, charisma. He gave you an R&B answer.
But let me say something. Let me say this though. I think by the first. Let me say this. I think by the first couple of dates, you pretty much know if she's kind of like worthy to keep dating. You know what I'm saying?
The first couple of dates?
The first couple of dates, you already know okay, this ain't the first date, this ain't happening.
What if she just wanted to do it and then you don't hear from her no more that week? She just drop you right then.
Now some people have one night stand. And they good with it. And they cool with that. You know what I'm saying? And they cool with that. And both parties, both parties want a one night stand, that'll be cool. The two are consenting adults, you know what I'm saying? But if you're planning on spending your lifetime or a longer period of time with a woman, you want her to, you want sex to be good between y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. That's why old girl, like she said, she found out dude when he wasn't doing it the way she liked. And that was
the first when they got married that night.
And that's why it's important too. Maybe if you think it's gonna be long term with somebody to kind of like feel their body out and see what she like. In a woman case, see how he like what he like. She might be kinky.
Her first mistake, though, to be honest with you, I don't know how well you know her, Jenny. She should have never told you that. Well, she should have never told you that.
I don't know.
Well, we don't know who she is.
That's what I said. No, it's not about that. What I'm saying is that she should. I don't think a woman, if she don't like having sex with her husband that she married, never had sex with before, she should have never told her girlfriends. What she should have done is talk to them.
But maybe she don't want her girlfriend to make the same mistake.
Yeah.
She made.
So what? So what?
So can I say this? She was an older woman.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm just saying, so you can get a picture or some type of idea. She was an older woman. I want to say maybe almost 20 years older than me.
Oh yeah, but yeah, he wanted that kinky. Yeah, he still lived. Yeah,
but she shared about a situation when she was younger. So she was like, you know how older people talk to you, and they share their situation.
Oh, okay. It still doesn't matter with the time frame.
Yeah, but I'm just giving you a picture of her. She's not.
All right.
Today, somebody I know.
Okay, all right. I thought you were talking about somebody recent, like
No, she's an older woman that was kind of schooling me on some things, kind of.
So did you ask her whether or not did she regret the fact that she told people about it?
I don't think she told people. She just shared it with me because she trusted me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, that's good then. Yeah. Well, it must have been really horrible then. but you know what?
Butter was like this. Butter, I guess she was like what that Simone, what the name she said, it was like a whale eating a Tic Tac.
I seen that.
Rob,
but that goes to prove my point. That goes to prove my point, though.
Nice, Rob.
Let me tell y'all this.
That was terrible.
If a woman is supportive of her husband and her man and whatever and all this other stuff, whatever, submissive, we can deal with that because we can teach you, and we have the patience to do so.
Yeah.
Women do not have that kind of patience.
Why do you think that?
You just proved it to me. You just said it yourself.
How?
By saying that she left them.
But that was her.
Exactly.
She isn't the face of all women, though. This is how I look
got
at
patience.
it.
All right.
This is how I look at it.
All right.
This is how I look
You
at
know
it.
what then? You're probably right. I'll give you that. Give you that.
I'm
You
saying
got
it.
patience for all women. You're right.
Yeah.
You got patience.
Absolutely. When you with someone and you really, if a woman, and I know this from talking to family, girlfriends, all this stuff. If a woman really likes a guy, she really likes him. Size ain't an issue down the line. It may be like, maybe on a just casual conversation. Yeah, I like this, I like that. But if she really like a guy, she'll work around all of that.
And you know what, you're right, Jenny, because I watch another show called What's Different. It's about people that's different and dating, like that's in love. Dude he ain't got a whole bottom chin. And the woman love him, she look real good. You won't believe it. The man ain't got no chin, but the woman in love with him. It's another dude it's called What's Different. Everybody on the show got like a handicap, but they show people that's in love. Man ain't got no bottom chin, got a badass chick. Another dude got no arms and legs. And he got a bad chick. Now I'm telling you.
Why you laugh like that, man?
What channel you be watching, man?
YouTube. I'm gonna send it to y'all. I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Don't send it to me. Don't send it to me.
Hey, Robert, he watching your channel. TV.
That nigga watch channel 0, guys.
What people that's in love and ain't about their
Exactly.
It's
that's what it's about.
Okay, I'm just having fun with you, bro. I know what I'm saying. You know I'm cute with you.
All people like the lady that's like 3 foot. Like tall dude. A lady, and so a dude that's blonde, that's got a couple people. This is different people that, you know what I mean?
Right. You're absolutely right. It's all about when you're courting that person, if you're really into them, you're not gonna make it about if they look a certain way with their body parts and how they whatever, because when at the end of the day and when that runs out, everything runs out.
They had a dude that was 83 years old with a black chick that was 23. She was in love with her.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's about now. If you
just trying to have fun, that's why she was in love with him.
Well, I mean, the way they were talking and having fun. I mean, they were dressing alike, having fun.
I play that role too. When I'm 23,
I think I seen that one.
He about to die.
It must be a lot of money involved somewhere.
Y'all always say that, but I'm
just saying, bro. 83 years old, life expectancy. I mean, he way over the life expectancy already. 83. Shoot, he liable any day to kick the bucket.
Dog, dang, Jay.
I'm just saying.
That's messed up, man. I'm gonna send y'all one of those little shows. Show you, it's cool, man. It's just crazy. I watched that man without a whole bottom chin. He ain't got no chin. That woman was in love with that man. I'm talking about like he was like a supermodel. The way she looked at him, didn't care about none of that. She didn't care
because she really loved
him. It made me feel like, dang, bro.
Is it a scripted show or what?
No, this is a real show. This is called Strange Love. About strange, like people that got like a girl that got tattoos all over her face.
But I'm saying they on TV, so they getting paid for it.
No, they on
some form of fashion.
It's a channel on YouTube. It's a show though. You know what I mean? They got like women that's small, women that's midgets with tall guys. They got short guys with women they got big women that's like with skinny dudes. He be feeding them. It ain't about him feeding me. I'm in love with him. And they got all kind of people that's like got handicaps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But they love them. And like you wouldn't believe it. Like the stuff they be having on there, you would not believe. You would not believe. They had one dude on there. He was a female. He was a dude that went to he's a feminine man, like a female with a masculine woman. She the dude, he the female.
I saw that one.
Don't care about him.
I saw that one.
You be watching this shit?
It's cool.
I just ran up on it, but this is old because I think that one that I saw was
that's the old one.
That's old. I just came across it. I wasn't looking for it. I just came across it and I was like, wow, what's this? Because I was trying to figure the two out. I was like, wait. So yeah.
All right, y'all. We gonna move up out of here, man. Before we get up out of here, man, my girl Jenny, man, she got some stuff coming up, man. I try to pull your your trailer, but some kind of reason they asked me.
Oh wow, you got something coming up? You didn't tell us about it.
I need some kind of access.
In a movie?
Well, anyway, let me let her tell y'all about it.
Okay.
Jenny, it's all on you. Tell her what you do.
Okay. So what I'm coming out with is a YouTube channel, and all of the things that I think are really important to talk about will be discussed in it.
I'm subscribing.
Huh?
I'm gonna subscribe. I'm supported.
And it's gonna deal with a lot of things that we've talked about at times, different points in times, about our mental health, about relationships and stuff like that. I think it's going to be really helpful to a lot of people. I've been working really hard on it. Like, this is not a new idea. I thought about this during COVID, but I could just never get the time freed up to work on it. But I have a great editor. I've been working for the last 6 months to put it together. So I'm excited about it. And I look forward to it. It'll be, I'll start pushing out videos probably in about 2 or 3 weeks, but I already have my trailer put together. So it's nice. I think it'll be a blessing to a lot of people.
Okay. All right.
You see the trailer?
Well, she sent the trailer, but they said I needed access to something. Access to that. I don't think she sent it as a attachment.
My editor sent it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can just pull it up and play it. So
I want to check it out. You know.
Well, I'll get with her and see if we can pull it up next week.
That's why I was telling Rob, man, we keep pushing on YouTube, bro. We get some residuals off our podcast. Blow up, bro. Like Joe Button and them.
All right. Part comments, man. We're gonna get up out of here, man. 8:59. We had a good time. That's how I do my ride every time.
Rise up. Rise up. Rise up, Falcons. Rise up, Falcons.
Hey, so how your thing go this week, man?
It went dope, bro. I posted a lot of videos a lot of pictures and stuff on Facebook.
What, it was your birthday celebration?
Yeah. I wish all y'all could have came, everybody in different states and stuff like that, but the next Jenny,
I got it, but I couldn't make it, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I know. I want y'all to come, Jenny. You can come. You know, next event I have, it's hockey season coming up, so you know I'm trying to do something for hockey season.
I'm not coming to see you no damn hockey goddamn tailgate.
Number one prospect this year. What are you talking about?
I'm not coming to no hockey tailgate, man.
like a little get together, nice little thing. You know.
All right, I'm dead, man. I come for you, man.
Yeah, it's cool. You welcome anytime, brother. You know, yeah, it's just, yeah.
All right, part comment, man. Look at it.
Hey, good show. I'll see y'all. I don't have nothing else to say. I'm
tired. All right, man.
Y'all later.
That stuff,
appreciate you, bro.
All right, I'll go next. Well, I definitely enjoyed the topics. I listened a lot about the gun safety and stuff like that. But I really appreciated what everybody said. I try to listen to just get better understanding of some things that I don't dig into as much, but I do respect the fact that we all have our different thoughts about the relationship stuff. And I think that those are things that we should talk about, because I think we shy away from it because it's kind of like taboo, but it's the whole thing that we see with the way people deal with relationships and sex and stuff like that. It's okay to talk about it. And I'm glad that we opened up that conversation. So I appreciate it. I had fun with y'all, and, I'll part with, be true to others and, be true to yourself. I kind of mix up a little bit, but yeah, be true to yourself and be true to others. And I think that's the best way to live. All right. Y'all have a good night. And I'll see you next time.
Peace out, Jenny, yo.
All right, bye.
All right, man. It's me and you.
That picture, man. The twin, Jenny. The twin, man. That was funny. If I was like, yo, but yeah, man. It was I just want to say, man, it was a good show, man. It's my birthday week. I'm going crazy. I'll be leaving out of town this week.
Where you going?
Flying out, man.
We going somewhere? You just gonna be out flying? You going?
I'm going out.
I asked you where you going. You just flying out, man. I'm like, what you think? Gonna stay in the air? You gonna stay in the air for all day?
Nah, Rob, man, you be man.
No, I'm just saying, man. You be
I already know how you be doing, man.
I asked you where you going.
I told you.
Say,
I just told you.
I'm flying out.
I just told you.
I'm flying out ain't nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
I just told you. I told you. I'm going to Ohio. Again, yeah.
Okay, no, yeah. Give me a noun, man.
Yeah.
Person, place, or thing. You know?
Yeah. You so lame, man.
Okay, my feet.
Yeah, man.
You going to a hockey game up there, sir?
No, man. I can see they started just yet.
Oh, I ain't know, man. I thought it was getting cold.
Yeah, it's getting cold. It's getting cold. Yeah, I'm just blessed, man, and just new ventures, man. I just I'm thankful for everybody, man. I'm thankful for you and the crew, man. And
so what, you ain't working on Tuesday no more?
Yeah, I mean Tuesday, yeah. But I told you I'm trying to start my new job. I got a new job coming up, so I'm trying to start. So I'm move over to something better. I'm not saying that was bad.
No, I see you been at home for the past two Tuesday.
Yeah. But I'm always off on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So
cool.
Yeah, I just want to just do something new, man. Get into some new stuff. So I hope it go through. You know what I mean? Everything go well and go through. Yeah. But yeah, man, everything, I appreciate everybody, man. I appreciate you, bro. And I just want us to just blow up, man. I want this thing to get bigger than what it is and get more people on, and I just want to push for that. That's what I want to pray for. So we can just kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Well, man, you got to come on chop it up then.
I know.
You can't be talking about you got to work and all that.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
Now, I don't expect you to quit your job now, though.
No, that's why, the days I had off, it was good days, but you didn't ever come on. You said your Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, your important days where you had to do your thing.
Yeah. And if a weekend, like holidays, I probably won't do that on the holiday, like Tuesday and stuff. Like holiday be on a Monday. Folk be want to chill out, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I be need to break sometime too. So
that's what I'm saying. So that's why I just like, you know what I mean, whatever, But I just, like I said, I just want us to, I want us to be bigger so we can be worldwide. People know us and we just blow up. We have a panel, we just get money and blow up, bro. Invite people in and we could just blow up, make money. So that's what I'm pushing for us, man.
That sound good, man. But anyway, man, finna get up out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you again.
I think we can do it. I think we can do it.
I know we can.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we gotta be consistent though.
Yeah. God first. We're gonna pray about it, and it happens, and we push it, and we just go from there.
I feel you, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate everything, man. The show was good. Let's lock these guns up, everybody. Let's stop all the violence in the streets, man, and different neighborhoods and cities. Let's come together, man. Let's be more smarter when it comes to politics, and let's help each other out. Let's help the homeless. Let's help the elderly, man. Let's help each other, man. It ain't about color.
Man, I bet people listen say, man, he walk too much, man.
But God, when you ask God,
hey man, you know me. I'm just a joker, man.
No, it's cool. We need to ask for more stuff. We do. I'm gonna ask, and nobody else is gonna ask. I'm gonna ask. But I just want us to be, I just want the world to be a different place, man. Be a better place, man. Like Michael Jackson said, my Virgo counterpart. You know what I'm saying?
All right, then, my brother.
All right, man. Peace out,
right,
bro.
Don't drink too much of this stuff behind you, man.
Oh, they drunk almost half this stuff up at the party. It's almost gone. No.
Yeah.
I got a bottle though for my birthday right here.
What you got?
He brought me this.
Oh, you got that white Hennessy.
Yeah, I ain't drunk this stuff.
Why they call it? It's turning darker now. It used to be kind of light. Now the white Hennessy is getting dark.
This is my favorite. My favorite. So,
but that's a liqueur, right?
That's right. I love Grandma. Yeah.
What you mix with? What you mix? I
do cream soda or like Sprite, but most times cream soda.
But the Grand Marnier is something you mix with something, right?
Right.
Like some hard liquor.
Or you can drink it straight with cold. I got tons of Ciroc, all kind of Cirocs. I got Bacardis and stuff. I got Jameson. I got this for my birthday, Jameson. I don't like this stuff though. I ain't really.
What is Jameson? That's a
still whiskey.
Oh, that's whiskey.
Yeah, I don't do that too much. And I got some DiGiorno and some what's that, Belvedere, a couple other things, man.
The Tito, you got that Tito right there, boy.
Yeah, I got Tito's too. Yeah, it's Tito's. I don't.
So what you're brown or white liquor? You say you was brown, right?
Yeah, I don't like vodka and all that. Like I said, bro, my main thing, I'm just more like the liquor.
If I drink, that's mostly what I drink, though, vodka.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And like a cranberry or pineapple juice.
Yeah, I don't drink. I don't like that. I do the liquor. That's my main thing. Real smooth, light. I don't just be drinking like, I just get this for people when they come over like, hey, I want to drink, You know what I'm saying? But I'm more like the liquor. I keep that on chill, on ice, like cold, and then just, or wine, you know what I mean? That's it. But really, I don't really drink, but none of that anyway. This is for, like.
You probably like me. You're like, if during the week, I probably won't have not one drink. I might drink a beer or two, but during the week, I don't drink no liquor.
Yeah, I don't drink beer. If I drink a beer, IPA.
Yeah. I drink beer during the week. I might drink a beer here and there during the week, but during the week, I never drink no liquor, man.
Yeah, I have an IPA.
Drinking that serious, you know what I'm saying?
I have an IPA like at an event or something, or like at a sports bar or something. And I don't like Voodoo Ranger. Something like Voodoo Ranger, something like that. IPA. If it ain't Voodoo Ranger, I ain't gonna drink. I mean, it's just like something small. One time, maybe one Voodoo Ranger. Because I don't like the taste of beer. My brother into IPAs. He like that bougie stuff, but yeah.
Well, bro, you know what I'm saying? Good seeing you again, man. Nice to have you on. Appreciate you, man. Chopping it up with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
Overflow forever, baby. Overflow the Everyday People Show. We're going up, man.
All right, bro. What you done added IKA to your thing, man? What that mean?
That means internationally known as.
Oh, okay. Damn. I'm slow. I'm slow, man. All right, bro.
AKA actually known as, but I started IKA. I started that.
Also, okay. All right, bro. I got you. Peace out, man.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Appreciate y'all chatting it up with your boy, man. Commenting, sharing, or whatever y'all did to the show, man. Look, this show is for you and me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come on, chop it up every Tuesday with your boy, man. Y'all want to come on and chop it up? Hit your boy in the inbox, man. Say, man, send me that link so I come on and chop it up with you, man. You know what I'm saying? We going places. Get on board while you can, man, because when this thing blow up, don't be talking about you want to be seen all on the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding, y'all, but this show will always be inviting to the public. You know what I'm saying? I love hearing people talk about everyday issues that's out there, man. You know what I'm saying? I just like hearing other people's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Y'all can't do nothing about it. Peace out.